Let's say I was the trickster god, Coyote, Loki, or Raven, playfully exercising the awareness of a budding adept with a riddle. Or if I am the guardian of the gate of wisdom, where do you imagine would be the best place for me to hide the words of the most profound insights of the universe? Perhaps you might suggest that I would hide the words on the lips of someone that you dislike intensely or have contempt for. Sure, if you were not actively pursuing wisdom, that might work. From the face of this person that you were so preconditioned to hearing loathsome trifles, the trickster could slip across the vital information that you needed, and because of the source you might discount the truth without actually ever hearing what was said. However, once the person is earnestly open to insight, and their perceptiveness keenly stimulated, Coyote could not be certain that you would not notice the variance between the standard content of this speaker and this hidden wisdom. Maybe we could try a drunkard or a lunatic, but that's even easier to decipher. Over time, seekers have become used to the idea of the archetypal insight mixed in the ravings of babblers. To be truly crafty in my hiding, neither would I chance hiding the vital insight in the words of children, actions of nature, in a dream, or into art. People are often over-anxious to read insight into these. Since such things are regularly scrutinized for importance, as Raven, I would not use any of those, unless, of course, it was for the purpose of misdirection to present useless information that might be erroneously assumed to have value. Have you noticed a pattern in the possibilities suggested for places to hide the secret? That pattern shows our general expectation of sources of wisdom, and therefore suggests the best possible hiding place. These suggested hiding places are all outside ourselves. Consider where you go to seek out answers for the majority of the most substantial quandaries of your life. Now order a sequential list of those sources in your mind, going from the most trusted to the least. Once you've completed your list, please tell me where you are on that list. Unfortunately, when the tough questions need answering, most of us have defined ourselves as an unlikely agent of wisdom. As trickster, I would hide the most profound mysteries of the universe, that which would most quickly bring an individual to enlightenment, on the lips of that very individual, in the middle of the most mundane chatter. I am often stunned by the insights offered by others, seemingly without their awareness of the value of what they have just said. I am occasionally equally surprised by what has just come out of my own mouth or pen. Always consider, within you may well be the teacher you seek. It is not the conscious mind, but then again, that is more a disguise than a definition of who you are.